Hi guys, I hope you are doing great. So in this video we will talk about like how we can remove the background of any video, either it's your reel or it's whatever the video will be, how we can remove the background. If we talked about the Photoshop or After Effects, then it's really very complicated and very difficult to remove the background. But in CapCut, as it's AI generated tool, it's really very easy and helpful to remove the background in just a single click, but you just have to wait a few seconds. So let's start the video. So I uploaded a few videos, one of me and one of a few random videos. So let's first remove the background of my own video. Here you can see my video, but there is some lighting issue in this video because here you can see there is a light purple light, or I think so it's a magenta light on my hairs, and here white light. But the white light is not the main issue. The main issue is this light, and this one it's blasting over there. So let's see what results we will get. So when you import the video in your CapCut and in your timeline, you just have to click over your video, and after that you will see this editing panel. Right over there, you will see a remove background option. Click on that button, and here you can see two options. One is the auto removal, which we have, which we will use, and the other one is a chroma key. Actually, chroma key is mainly used for the green screen. For example, if you have a green screen behind you, then you just have to click on chroma key, and then you have to okay, give me a second. I'll show you that how it will work. So this is the chroma key, and here you can see that chroma key will detect all those parts. For example, this is the gray part, and if I click on that gray, chroma key will automatically delete all the gray part in the video. That's why we use the green screen, because I think right now no one wear green, or there is no any color in our human body part. But right now I am wearing a little bit dark green, but that green is a sort of different, and that uh, green color is really very different from the casual green. So that effectively delete that green color from the background, and it's really very helpful. That's why editors use mainly the green screen behind them to remove the background very effectively. So we will use the auto removal, and let's click on that button and let's see the magic. Wow, it I think so it didn't take a second and remove all the background, and you can use this. See, here's the video, and there is no background in my video. So let's play the video and see how it works. Still, it's doing good. But there, as I talked earlier, there is a difference in the light. I used multiple color light over there, and there is a white light over there. So that's why you are uh, getting some sort of. But still, we can use this video. This is really nice. We don't have to do any sort of complicated or complex editing. Okay, I have another clip. Let's do something with that. Here's a video, and it's let's remove the background. Click on the auto removal and peekaboo. It's really very helpful. Oh my God. So you can see, like, you can easily delete background of any video, but you will get better results if there is no distortion in your background. If you have a same color, or just like a white color, or some sort of green, or some sort of yellow, then that you will get the very nice results. Okay, so why would we would need to remove the background? Because we can make it more appealing. Let me show you how. Okay, first of all, we remove the background, and now there is a video clip I uploaded to my CapCut, and here you can see, like, this is a sort of colors and spectrum. So what we can do, we can just drag my video above that video. Peekaboo. It's really looking nice. Oh, give me a sec. Yes, actually, this is just I think so. It's a 10-second video, and let's make my video 10 second too. So this is how you can create. This is how people use background in their own video, and this is really a nice and really helpful tool. Let's just hide this one, and now you can see I'm talking about some gym activities, and let's drop this video over there, and you will see like if I'm talking about the gym, then you can see that people are doing and bodybuilders are doing exercise in the background, and you will talk about, and if we talk about the money or some sort of different thing, then we can use this scenario. But for this, keep this thing in mind that you have to use the lighting very wisely and your backdrop very wisely. If your background is so distorted and there is a lot of disturbance in your background, then definitely you will not get a very good results. So you have to try to use a single light, mean just a one color light, and the background is also not so colorful, so you will get really very nice results. So in the coming videos I will show you like how we can use all these things in a single reel to get a very nice and appealing reel. Because I'm a freelancer, as I already told in my intro that I'm a freelancer, and you can say I managed almost 200 plus businesses, so I created a lot of reels, and this tool is really helpful for me. You can say that I earn almost thousands of dollars by using only this tool. Honestly, I earned almost thousands of dollars by using just this tool. But this is, I am telling you all about the tool, that what features you can use, what are the possibilities you can create from this tool, but it will rely on your creativity that what you will create. It's totally up to you. Like you can remove the background, you can add the subtitles, you can add the sound effects, you can use whatever you want to use, and then you will get the final result. So this is all about this video. Hi guys, I hope you are doing great. So in this video, we will talk about the basic color correction and basic grading of the video. For example, if the colors of the videos are dull and the lighting is not really good, so how you can edit that video and make it more appealing regarding the colors. So how you can increase the brightness, the saturations, the colors, the warmths, the hues, how you can play with all these things to make your video more appealing and not to make more exaggerated. So what will be the balanced stuff? So let's start the video. So I have a video over there, and I just downloaded this video, and because there's a few and there's a need of color corrections, so I just make a clip of 1 minute and almost or less than 1 minute. So first of all, here you can see the video is dull little bit. So what we have to do, we have to click on the video, then go to the adjustment panel. Here you can see the LUT option. First option is the LUT option. LUT is actually the pre-made presets which you can simply apply to your video to get some sort of results. But right now there are no LUTs. The other thing you can see is adjustment. Here's the color adjustment. The more the yellow, more is the warm video. Let's do it. First of all, if you move it to the right, then it will looks more like a warm. And and if you move it towards the right, then it will look more like a cool temperature. So it should be balanced because it should not be more towards the warm because that definitely affect your skin tone. So it should be balanced. I usually change this temperature whenever I think that yeah, this is more cool or this is more towards warm. So that's why I adjust that temperature of the video. But right now I think it's really pretty good, and yes, this is nice, we can go with that. But still we will look to all those three adjustments whenever when we completed or all these adjustments. So this is a tint. Like if you go more towards right, it will make the pinkish, and if we move towards the left, it will make it green. These mainly these three colors usually work in the nature video. For example, if we have a nature video and there is a sun and there are leaves, so what we do, we move this towards the more warm side to make it more sunny and make it more towards green to show the green colors of the leaves, and this make it more reddish tone. Here you can see like there is a more reddish, which definitely distract the video. So on the human videos, like in which we talked about and we are showing our face, we rarely use these adjustments, but we mainly use whenever we don't set the temperature of our camera while shooting the video. So let's start from this, the lightness. The first one is the exposure. Exposure means the light in the video. Here you can see if I move it towards the right, it highlight the video, it expose the video, like it exposing everything. You can see that in the main video, doctor actually she's a doctor and she had a light on his face, but you can also see there's a light coming towards left, and it's, I think so, it's a sort of reddish light. You can reddish light you can also see on her hairs, and you can also see the blue light coming from towards right, which you can also see on her hairs and on her hoodie. So you, and the main key light is on her face. Here you can see here's the light, and here's the blue light, here's the, and here's the white light. So if we move the exposure towards the right, it expose the video, means it lighten the video. Here you can see like this is looking good to me now, and there is no any fixed amount, fixed figure for the video. It totally depends on your eyes. Like if this looks good to your eyes, then this is good to go. But if it's not looking good to your eyes, you need to adjust this bar. Now this is a contrast. So the contrast means the difference between the lightest and darkest part of the video. If you move it towards right, y- here's the lightest part and here's the darkest part. If we move it towards the right, you can see darker become more darker, and it changed the lighter part, like maybe it exaggerate the lighter part more lighter. So this is contrast is basically difference between lighter and the darker part. If we move it towards the left, it blur the whole video, because you can say the crisp of the video is gone. So we also have to make it balance. If we want to make it more towards right, then make it just a little bit lighter. I never enter or put this figure manually. I just keep watching the video and move it very slightly, not just like the exposure. And if I think that, yeah, this is the maximum I can go with, that I can make that figure okay. Highlight means the for example, if you are getting this light, that there is a purple light, the reddish light coming from there, the blue light coming from there, and there is a key light on her face. So these are the lighting part of the video. So if we move the highlight section towards right, it make the highlight part of the video more highlight. Here you see only the face is coming more and more brighter. These parts, the where the light drops, those parts are becoming more lighter, more highlight. Highlighter is basically it make the lighting part more highlight. So we also have to make it a balance, not more like that, like this is just like looking like very awkward, like your face is highlighting it and it's really pinching in my eyes. So we have to adjust it up to the level which looks good to our eyes. And this one looks good to me. Okay, really nice. I again, I'm not watching toward this figure. I'm just watching the video, and if it look good to me, then I'm okay with that. Now the shadow, here you can see the shadows. Actually, it create the shadows in the video. If we move the bar towards right, then it decrease or it load the all the shadow throughout the video. But if we move it towards the left, then it increases the shadow in the video. For example, the shadow here are the shadows. These all are the shadow areas, and here you can see that these are the shadow areas. So if we move it towards, oh, sorry, if we move it towards left, you can see that it make the shadow areas more darker. So we also have to use it very wisely. And right now I'm not using this adjustment because it looking good to me. And the whites, definitely it increase the white more whiter. You can see like which or it increase the intensity of all the white areas. So her jersey is right, her face is, her hairs are white, sort of white, not exactly, but the sort of golden. So it increases the lightening of those areas. So we also have to make it really good with that, and this is looking okay to me. And now black, it only affect the black areas. Here you can see, if you want to make it more drastic or like vampire sort of thing, you have to adjust this thing. So this is okay to me. I don't want to add the blacks in this video. So the brilliance actually adjusts the overall brightness and contrast of the picture. Let's say if I move it towards the right, it actually adjusts the brightness and contrast of the picture. And if I move it towards the left, then you can see that it highlights the purple light, because the purple reddish light is coming from the left, and it highlight all those areas. And I usually very rarely use this brilliance option. Now the sharpen is definitely obvious too, like it sharpen the video. If your video is not so crispy or not so sharp, then this effect will make your video sharper. You can see like this is what, oh sorry, now this is what you will get. Like this is really very sharp, and you are getting the pixelated sort of video. But I also really, because if we sharp it more, then it will definitely change the texture of the face. And we mainly use these three effects in the nature video, not mainly in or the wedding video, to make it more sharpy or crispy. Clarity is almost the same. You can get more and more clarity, but it doesn't mean that you will make it to the 100 to get more and more clarity. No, this is not just like that. But clarity up to some extent will gives you a good result. But see, if we move it to the 100%, 100% means you will get 100% clarity, but this is really very bad quality of the video. We don't need this sort of video. So we have to make it a really light adjustment of the clarity to get the really nice video, nice appealing video. And after this, there is a particles and sort of noise, because these particles mainly used in the cinematic or some old retro sort of videos. If you want to add give your video a retro touch and you are shooting a cinematic video, then you will use this effect, and this is really helpful. You don't need any overlay or don't need any stuff like that to make it more sort of noisy, because this is a noisy video. When you shoot your video in a high ISO, that definitely make your videos like this. But this is actually used to make a retro video. And fade is obvious to everyone. Fade is to make the video more fade, and some sort of if you want to give your video a retro touch like 90s touch, you can add the particles and then you add the fade, then this will give you a more retro and 90s look to your video. And this is really good if you are shooting that sort of video. That will be really helpful to you. And now vignette is a sort of like you can add a black black sides to your video, and this is a white. If you move it towards the right, this will add black to your video, black corners to your video, and if you move it towards the left, then it will add white. Now, I rarely use, mainly I use this in my photography because I was also a photographer, and I use this vignette when I want to show the power of my portrait, because I capture the portrait and want to deliver the message through my subject eyes. So I use vignette over there. So the main focus will be on my subject. But in the video, I rarely use this. Maybe if some clients demand, I only use at that point. Otherwise, I don't use this filter. Okay, now, so we completed all these things. Now you can see the HSL side of the video. Still, you can really use these stuff on a human video in which you are showing your face, because that definitely affect your face very badly, and that will give you a very bad image. So another thing, first of all, let's zoom in this video to make it to delete all those extra stuff. Let's now. Now this is the video which you will get and see the results. Like how was the video before and how is video now. So these are all basic adjustment. Like if you want to add the more reddish to your video, you can add that, some sort of like, if some girls are looking more towards the like sort of makeup stuff, so you can do over there. But these are still adjustment to your face. If you want to make your face more bright, and if there is no proper light on your face, you can use this stuff. And I think too, number two is looking great over there. Now you can, this orange color is usually used for the skin colors. Here you can see, like if you adjust this color, only this sort of color will be changed, not, you can see that blue color is not changing because we only selected this almost yellowish or brown yellowish dusty color. So you can see only this color is changing. Now if I select the blue color, and let's see, the blue color is changing because the background is blue. So this means purple, I think so, this is purple. And now you can see the results over there. See, yes, because this is the correction of the selected colors. If we select the red, then only the red color will be changed, and where we have red color in the videos, only that red color will be changed. See that only the red color is changing. No black is changing, no blue is changing, no golden is changing, nothing, only the red color is changing. So you can change a specific color to that intensity if you want to change. Now these are the curves. You don't need to the curves is all almost the same as we talked about. Like if you move this luma color to the towards right, it will darken your video, and if you make it up, it will brighten your video or make it fade. And this is also the same scenario. These are the x-axis and y-axis. So you have, and this will definitely change the reddish color of your video. It will make it less red, and it will make it more red. And also the same scenario, it will make it more red and less red. So if you want to change the specific color, you have to adjust this, keep this point at this point and change accordingly. So this is almost the same as the HSL. So you can change all those color as per your need. Okay, now let's move towards the retouch side. If you go to basics, then after the mask, you can see the retouch, and here is the face retouch and skin retouch. Allow CapCut to recognize your facial and body for region. Allow. Okay. See, you can see like CapCut automatically allow that this is the face, and now we can smooth the face some more or less. I don't really like this feature because I love those faces with a texture on it. Because if we minimize it, then this is just like a filter, and I really don't love this thing. And now if you want, if someone loves to be like if they want to brighten their face and make it more white, you can use this tool. See, there is no any changing in the background or everywhere in the video. It's just changing the color of her face. It's making it more white. So you can use this feature. Also, this is actually we are editing the skin to making it more smooth and making it more white. Now, if you want to make edit the face now, if your face is bigger like me, so you can also make it slim. You can see that like this is the normal, and if you move it towards right, then here you can see the slimmer face. Now, if you want to make it shorten, then here you can adjust. Now, here's the chin length. You can adjust it manually. Whatever you loves to do, you can change as per your need. But I don't use all these features because this is not really good to me. I I don't really like these stuff, but you can do as per your needs and as per your demands. So this is all about this video. Hi guys, I hope you are doing great. So in this video, we will talk about like how we can adjust the opacity of the video and how positioning will affect the video. Recently, we talked about the color correction and the basic correction of the skin tone and the video. And before that, we talked about like how we can remove the video. So this video is also linked with those videos, those two videos. So let's start the video. So first of all, let's take this video and make it a little shorter and remove the background. I'm just doing this. I'll let you know that why we are doing this. Now you can also see that we can redo this, and what we can do, we can add this video over my video. Now you can see that we cannot see my video. Uh, if we hide this coins video, then you can see my video. Otherwise, we cannot see my video. Now, if we go to the basic video editing section and after that we go to the blend mode, here you can see the opacity. If we make it to the 30%, then this will show really something like something is doing. If I talked about the cash or some sort of money, then this really gives a cool effect. But still we can use, I think so we can make it more better. So what we can do, we can make the opacity to 100% and we can make it to the screen. Ta-da. What was the difference between these two? Here you can see a black background in the coins video. If we decrease the opacity of the video, then still we have that black background which make our video a little bit dull. Not a little bit, but almost make our video up to 30% dull at that point because the opacity is 30%. So what we have to do, we have to make it to 100% and then change the blend mode to the screen. Now we don't have that black background. We only have that coins. Actually, screen is a blend mode in which the upper part of the video merge with the second video and only a little part that's a difference from that background. Actually, the background merge in the first video. So there is no background and we can see only the subject in that video or object which we want to show. So let's play this video and see what are the results. Like, yes, this is now really looking good. We can also make it a little bigger so we can, yeah, now this is a more fast. We can also do one more thing. No, that actually that for that we need a, larger clip, but still here you can see like if we make it a more bigger, you can see like it's really looking nice now. But if we make it up to 100%, then I think that it's not looking really nice as compared to the larger scale. See, here are a lot of coins, and we can track every coin. So what we have to do, we just have to adjust the size of the video. Here you can see. Now we cannot track every coin because it's moving really very fast and it's really looking good. We can also adjust the speed of the video, but we have short, really short video, so we cannot adjust the size. So this is how the opacity and the blend mode will help you in any video and make it more cool. This is just a simple video. See, nothing is happening in the video, and maybe no one take interest in the video, even it's mute, because this is the algo of the Instagram. Because sometimes Facebook and Instagram make your video move mute when you are just scrolling down the feed. But if these coins are on your video, then everyone loves to watch your video because they show that you are talking about the money, and I think everyone loves money. Yes, me too. Okay, so this is how you can change the opacity, sorry, blend mode to the screen to make it look more nicer. But the first thing you have to keep in mind that you should click on that video on the upper video which you want to merge with your own video. So you have to click on the coins video or the video you want to blend, and then you have to change your blend mode. So it will not work if you click on your own video and you change the blend mode to the screen. It will not work, so because there is no video under my video. So there should be a video to make it blend to something, because this is the screen of the first video. So this is how you can adjust the opacity and the blend mode to make it more appealing. Also, for example, this is a video, and this is how people really get a lot of views on the video, because this is just a simple video, but still people love to listen what he is talking about, but because he's the money machine, so everyone wants to learn from him like what he's talking about. But if you add this thing in the video, then this is really showing like, wow, he's really talking about something related to money and not life lesson. But here you can make a little, make down opacity a little bit to make it more because I want to show his face more in the video as compared to the coins. You can still use the cash. Let's suppose we have a cash over there, and now you can also see a black background. Try to use the black background, because black background and white background really stand out when we change the blend mode of the video. Now, first of all, I have to select this video, I mean the cache video, and then I have to change the blend mode to screen. Now here you can see. Now I have to make it a little bigger, so we cannot see a lot of cache in the video, and then the opacity a little bit low to make the video more prominent. And now let's see the results. Yes, this is good. But why cache is moving? I think so. I downloaded it in a wrong dimension. L- yes. So we can, what we can do, we can move this video in that way, and now adjust the size of the video. See what you will get. Now we can make it a little bit more, drop down the opacity to make video more appealing. So this is how opacity and blend mode and the positioning will stand out your video, and because this is just a really very minor tricks and minor tips which will stand out your video, because these are the things no one consider, because you have to brainstorm on these things and you have to think out of your box that what you can get in your video to make it more appealing. Because right now this was the trend, but right now everyone is just want to make reel on talking something, but still you have to add some flash in your video, either it's a graphics, either it's a cache or some sort of those things with a blend mode of screen to make it more appealing. So this is all about this video.